Whenever we hear the name of a ninja, a dark shadow appears before our eyes, a sword on the back, a shuriken in the hand, and in the blink of an eye, the enemy is finished. Isn't this the identity of a ninja? A hired assassin, a silent killer. But what if I tell you that this picture is incomplete? Maybe wrong too. What if I say that the first ninjas in history were not assassins? Then who were they? And why did Japan need such invisible warriors? Hello, friends. Today we are going to open that page of history which was kept hidden for centuries. This is the story of a ninja, but not of the ninjas in the movies, of a real ninja. To understand, we have to go back almost 900 years from today to the 12th century Japan. That was a time when Japan was dominated by only one warrior group, the samurai. These samurais were firm on their honor and principles. They were bound by a code called Bushido, which meant that if they fought, they would die for honor. Spying, disguising themselves, or attacking from a distance in their eyes was cowardice. But just think about it. Wars are not fought only on the battlefield. Wars are fought with the mind, with information. The great rulers and military commanders of that time knew this very well. They needed people who could break into the enemy's fort and bring out their secrets, who could destroy their supply lines in the darkness of the night. They needed people for whom no principles were more important than the mission. And the samurais could not do these things. And this need gave birth to Shinobi. Yes, the name ninja came much later. Their real name was Shinobi, which means one who sneaks in, or a hidden person. And do you know what is the most surprising thing? These shinobi were not a part of any royal army. They were not rich warriors. These were people from the lowest strata of society. They were farmers, laborers, or those who were thrown out of society for some reason. These were people who had no respect to lose or the tag of a high caste. They only had the art of survival skills. Hiding in the mountains, hunting animals, and surviving with limited resources was a part of their daily life. And they made this art their biggest weapon. A samurai used to give his life for honor. A shinobi used to save his life for the mission. Their first and foremost job was not to kill, but to gather information. They used to live in enemy territory for weeks as monks, traders, or musicians, and make maps, and wait for the right time. So next time, when someone calls a ninja just a killer, remember this. This story is not about honor. This is about survival. This is the story of that invisible power which could shake the foundations of every sultanate. If you got to know something new, something that changed your way of thinking in these hidden pages of history, then definitely give a like for this effort. And for such unheard stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. But the question still remains the same. How did these ordinary farmers and people outcast from society become one of the most dangerous and skilled warriors in history? What was their training that made them more than a human being, a living weapon? How did they learn to see in the dark, to walk without making a sound, and to cross walls? You will find out in the next episode of our series, Ninjas, Dangerous Training. Please wait.